On tap, Founders Imperial Stout.
Better beer authority, better beer.
I'm David Hartog, and this is your Better Beer Authority. Today, we're going to review Founders Imperial Stout. Founded in 1997 in Grand Rapids, Michigan by Dave Engbers and Mike Stevens, Founders is currently rated number 3 in the world according to ratebeer.com. Founders Imperial Stout clocks in at 10.5 ABV and a hefty 90 IBUs. First released in about 2005, this beer is brewed with 10 varieties of malts and is supposed to be silky smooth. This is available from January through March. It's suggested to serve it at cellar temperatures by a toasty fire. Founders Imperial Stout currently receives a 97 on Beer Advocate and a 91 on ratebeer.com. This also won a bronze medal at the World Beer Cup in 2010. Let's see what the fellas think. Alright, Andrew. So you've been drinking this beer for about 5-10 minutes now.
Yeah.
How's it taste?
Taste-wise, the first thing I got out of it was big coffee and dark chocolate flavors.
All right.
I mean, it coats, and that's exactly what I feel like that I taste the whole time. And also with the aftertaste.
Yeah.
I mean, I would sip it for a little bit, kind of let it sit, and I wouldn't have any more. And I got a lot of the dark chocolate was really what I got out of it more than anything. But coffee is also a big part of it at the same time. But really nice.
Yeah, excellent. And does it change? Does the flavor change as it's sitting on your tongue?
Yes, as it sits on my tongue, that's where I kind of picked up more of the dark chocolate, like as far as the aftertaste is concerned. And also as it warmed up a little bit, I got maybe the coffee came a little more into the forefront for me personally.
Okay. And Dave, what's the aroma like?
I'm going to go with Andrew on this one too. I can certainly smell a lot of bittersweet chocolate to it, a lot of espresso coffee notes. It's a very pleasant flavor, very aromatic. Certainly something that stays and lingers in your nose as well. So it's a very good aroma. Yeah,
and how does it look? I mean, you see this dark black in the beer, but like, what do you think about that?
This is a beautiful jet black beer. I mean, it's motor oil color here, and then the lacing of it is just beautiful and just stays on the glass itself. So smells great, tastes great, and looks great too. So.
You got that nice smile on your face, like you just kissed a cute girl for the first time.
Yeah, it's a great beer, so it makes me happy.
Yeah, great. And Richard, do you have any guesses as to what the IBUs or the ABV would be on this?
Well, I'm going to go ahead and say it's a stout, and that I'm saying that even though you didn't ask, because it will help me with the IBUs and the ABV. The ABV, we were talking earlier, and Andrew's like, it's pretty high, it's up there, and I think it's maybe between. Oh man,
Spit it out. What is it?
No, I think it's between 8.5 and 9.5.
Okay.
To be honest.
All right.
It could be higher, but I'm not getting any alcohol burn, and it's really smashed well. The IBUs, I know it's a stout just because I don't know what else it would be, and so
it's a black saison.
Stouts have a lot of IBUs. A lot of people don't realize that. So I'd probably actually say it's probably about 65 IBUs, even though the bitterness in stouts is different from bitterness in IPAs.
I would have told you it had 95 IBUs.
I may believe you.
All right. This is 10.5%.
See, I told you. I was saying this is at least a double digit.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what we were saying outside.
It skirts a little higher than.
Okay. So. Andrew, back to you. What do you have a guess as to what this beer is, and what's your first of all? Let's hear your rating,
okay.
And then go ahead.
Yeah, I mean my guess as to it. We were talking about this as well, kind of what we thought the beer would be, and this reminded me a lot personally of Oscar Blues 1050.
All right.
Because that's just another like big imperial stout that I've really enjoyed as well. Rating wise, I'm giving this a 9.
All right.
I love you can tell. I mean, this is something that was done incredibly well, very well, put together. And like I said, the coffee, the dark chocolate, it's really nice. I could really have this, all the time.
And Dave, what do you think? Rating, what do you think it is, and when would you drink this beer?
I think I was actually going on an 8 at first, and now the more that I drink it now, I think it's more of a 9.
Okay.
Like I said, it's a very well done beer. I mean, everything about it, just the look, the smell, the taste, the mouthfeel, the aftertaste, just everything is just, you can tell this is a well crafted beer. I'm gonna go with, I think this is a Founder's Breakfast Stout.
Okay.
That's what I think it is. And this is definitely, wintertime is the time to drink this kind of beer. So we're in the right time, so maybe that also puts me in the reason why I would say this is a 9 as well.
All right. And Richard, rating, what do you think it is? And would you run out buy this beer? What would you do?
I would buy it. Again, I give it an 8, without hesitation. And I just really enjoy liking it. We've had more, probably over a half glass off camera, and now what we've had now, and there's no fatigue. I'm enjoying it from the first sip to now, I'm enjoying it equally. So definitely an 8. Go buy this beer, whatever it is. What I think it is, I don't know. I know it could be Blackout Stout from Great Lakes. Can't be more than 12% because that's an Ohio beer. And
Right.
yes. So I guess that would be my guess. I mean, I've had Blackout once as a sample, and I remember liking it, but I don't remember the flavors too much.
Okay. Well, it's time for the reveal. And now revealing from the King of Stouts, Founder's Imperial Stout.
Nice. You were close.
Close enough.
You had
That's
Founders.
the bottles.
That's right. It just got released. Oh man.
Awesome.
So I wanted to bring this beer because it's a highly regarded stout. It's a perfect time of year for this stout.
Oh, without a doubt.
Also, if you remember,
We're all, oh, this is great. Let's have some more.
Founders KBS was the 2013 BBA Beer of the Year, so I wanted to follow it up. We've done Breakfast Stout from a few years back. We've done KBS, and I thought Imperial Stout was like the next way to go. So my question to you guys is, Founders is obviously a phenomenal brewery. Would you call them the king of stouts? Is there another brewery that puts out the quality of stouts that these guys do?
I honestly think it would be really hard to think of another that does put out as many stouts, as quality as stouts. I mean, sometimes I think of some of the different stouts and porters that Stone has put out, and those have always been good, and they always put out a good variety of it. But I mean, as far as the ones that are the most sought after, the most revered, I mean, Founders, I mean, seriously, KBS, even Breakfast Stout. I mean, it's hard to say no.
Yeah.
What we were just talking about out there, how I just casually mentioned I just had the oatmeal stout on Nitro on tap.
Right.
And how I just couldn't stop drinking it.
You're right, exactly.
It's another one.
And it's nothing like the Breakfast Stout or Imperial Stout. It's a lower ABV, doesn't have coffee or it's not as high IBUs, but
It's crushable.
You only say that because that's what they.
I know.
That was their word.
Right.
But I mean, I'd say they're up there.
Yeah, well, Michigan, I don't know what's in the water there, but you have, Bell's has a fantastic line of stouts
Well,
as
we
well.
got Expedition's a big one of theirs,
Exactly,
yeah.
and then Black Note, of course, and then you have Dark Horse. They have their, I think the 5 with the Plead the 5th, and they have something for the Barrel Aged Plead the 5th was the 2012 BBA Beer of the Year, so we're getting great stouts. I want to, Dave, now that's been revealed, do you have any further thoughts on this beer? Wrap things up?
Well, this is the first time that I actually had a Founder's Imperial Stout,
Okay.
actually. Believe it or not, Founder's Breakfast Stout was actually the first stout that I really enjoyed that actually got me to enjoying stouts. So I'm not surprised that this is such a wonderful beer, and I'll agree with Andrew. I think that, to me, Founder's is the king of stouts.
So, Richard, this is Imperial Stout, and a lot of people like to age stouts. Do you think this is good now, or would you age it? What would you do with this?
Drink this now.
Alright.
I like aging beers, but I think with the amount of IBUs in this, obviously there's a lot of hop additions. That means it's meant to be drank with the bitterness from the hops in this. And I think if you age it, you're just going to diminish the hop bitterness profile, and it's not going to be the Founder's Imperial Stout. It'll be something else. I don't think this beer was meant to age like some other stouts are.
Well, they say sometimes with stouts, like they want to age it to kind of smooth it out. This is already smoothed out enough as it is. I mean, already being as strong as it is, it's still very nice and very smooth. So I don't think aging it really would change it all that much.
Well, their website does call this a silky smooth stout, so you're right on. Okay, Founders Imperial Stout gets an 8.7 on the BBA scale. Have you had this beer? When would you drink this beer? And do you think Founders is a king of stouts? I'm David Hartogs, and this is your Better Beer Authority.
Better Beer Authority. Better Beer Authority. Better Beer Authority.